What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity ANC, and we are jumping in our time machine to cover Attitude Years Season 3, covering WWF SmackDown from March 9th, 2000, live in Boston, Massachusetts. To start off SmackDown, we have the WWF Champion Triple H and his wife, Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley. They come out, and they're immediately interrupted by Shane McMahon and The Big Show. Shane says, "You all want me to walk over to my sister and get payback for what she did to me on Raw. I know you want me to slap her across the face, but I'm not going to do that." Triple H says, "You all want me to rip Shane apart, but they're going to have to wait till they all want me to rip the Big Show apart, but they have to wait till WrestleMania for that." Big Show says, "Kane, I should have chokeslammed you through hell on Raw last week, but tonight Kane will be fighting in a handicap match." And they continue to make handicap matches throughout the night. And Stephanie promises that she will slap The Rock in his face tonight. So, again, Triple H and Stephanie controlling everything here on SmackDown. We see footage from earlier in the day. Crash Holly is at the laundromat, and he basically gets attacked by Mean Street Posse because the Harper title is on the line 24/7. Crash is able to escape and keep that title. The Rock comes out, and The Rock says, "Whatever roadblocks Stephanie and Triple H try to put in front of me, I keep coming back. Chris Benoit on Raw, I beat you in a steel cage match. Harry Saturn, you got goofy Mickey Mouse tattoos and goofy looking eyes." So we have The Rock taking on Harry Saturn and Chris Benoit, and The Rock gets a win after The Rock bottoms Harry Saturn. After, though, Chris Benoit attacks The Rock, and the Radicalz lay him out, and Chris Benoit hits a flying headbutt, and The Rock is, looks to be done here on SmackDown. But Stephanie McMahon comes out after this. Stephanie says, "I know a lot of you are fans of The Rock. You must feel personally disappointed in The Rock tonight. You will see him again, and I'm going to kick him in the pants. Rock will fight the Dudley Boyz in a tables match. Rock, you must put both Dudleys through a table to win. However, the Dudleys only have to put you through. I guarantee tonight The Rock will get pulverized." So Stephanie definitely wants to end The Rock here on SmackDown. Next up, we have light heavyweight champion Essa Rios with Lita taking on Christian with Edge. During the match, Terry Reynolds comes out. Christian dives onto Essa Rios on the floor. Lita moonsaults Christian, and then Edge spears Lita, which gives the DQ victory to Essa Rios. I don't know why Essa got the victory here, because it's not like, Edge attacked him, but I guess because Lita's his manager, I guess that counts. So Lita's doing cool stuff. This is the second time we're seeing her in WWE, so I'm excited to see more of her. Next up, we have Intercontinental champion Kurt Angle coming out. Angle trashes the town of Boston and says, "I don't need to leave this town to be a winner," like guys like Babe Ruth and other sports stars. And we have Kurt Angle defending the Intercontinental Championship against Tazz. Tazz locks in the Tazz mission, but then Bob Backland comes in and applies the crossface chicken wing to Tazz, which gets Tazz a DQ victory. After Chris Jericho attacks Kurt Angle and Backland and applies the walls of Jericho to Backland, and Tazz lands a belly-to-belly to Kurt Angle off the top rope to the mat. And Bob Backland definitely shouldn't get involved anymore. We didn't have our next handicap match tonight. Kane with Paul Bearer taking on the Road Dogg and X-Pac with Tori. During this match, Kane grabs Tori, which allows X-Pac to hit Kane in the back with a steel chair. And then X-Pac hits the X Factor to Kane on top of the chair, and DX gets the victory. Kane is not going to be happy about this, but nonetheless, X-Pac and Road Dogg get the advantage tonight. Next up, we have Jeff Hardy taking on Steve Blackman. Steve gets the win after landing a flying martial arts kick, and we get more funny stuff with Al Snow and Steve Blackman here. Next, we have the tag team champions, the Dudley Boyz, taking on The Rock in a handicap tables match. Rock lands a rock bottom to Bubba Ray Dudley through a table, but then Bubba hits The Rock in the back with a chair, and the Dudley Boyz hit a 3D to The Rock through a table, and the Dudleys get the victory here over The Rock. Next up, WWF Women's Champion Jacqueline defends against Ivory and defeats her in a quick match after landing a DDT. I don't understand why the women were even used, because they really weren't doing anything. We then see hardcore champion Crash Holly defending against Prince Albert. The Mean Street Posse attack Albert and Crash. Crash runs off with the title, and Prince Albert lays out the Mean Street Posse. Again, Crash Polly is able to escape unscathed here. Next up, we have the Rikishi taking on the Big Show and WWF champion Triple H in a handicap match. Big Show lands a clothesline to Rikishi after Shane hits Rikishi in the back with a chair, and then Big Show lands a choke slam. Triple H hits a pedigree, and Triple H and the Big Show get the win. After Triple H attacks Rikishi with a steel chair, The Rock comes down and hits the Big Show with a pipe, but then Shane is able to grab the pipe, hit The Rock in the ribs with the pipe, and then Triple H, Shane McMahon, and the Big Show lay the attack on The Rock. Triple H lays out The Rock with a pedigree, and SmackDown goes off the air with Triple H and the Big Show victorious over The Rock and all of their opponents tonight. We're moving right along in the month of March to WWF Raw's Work from March 13th. We're on the road to WrestleMania 2000, which takes place on April 2nd. We're getting closer and closer every day. So until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.